Let's go now to the US Ambassador's soiree at the St. John's Bar in Wellington. The US Embassy's hosting that function. American Larry Keim is one of those anxiously watching the results. He was a Republican supporter, but a while back switched sides to the Democrats. Hello, Larry, and I know you've been waiting very patiently to join us. Thank you for being with us. We're grateful for your time and your patience. Why did you switch? Why did you go from Republican to Democrat?
I think at the time, the message had changed completely. I think they kind of went off a different direction where weren't willing to compromise and work with the other side of the aisle. And for that became a huge problem.
Yeah. And so, having made the move from Republican to Democrat, what do you think about the fact America seems, on the face of it, and this is not yet determined, but it's looking this way, to have elected Donald Trump as their president?
Well, bottom line, at the end of the day, I mean, they have to work together. And I think one of the things that's going to have to happen, though, regardless, because it's a very, very volatile election, a lot of things have been said that people are going to have to come back, especially Donald Trump, if he's in fact the winner, going to have to come back and walk back seriously. And he's going to have to apologize to a lot of different people in order to be an effective president. But then again, that's purely up to him. Remember, America is governed by laws, like any other country. And it's three pedestals of government that run the place. It's not just the president, and you can't say you're fired. It doesn't work that way. Sorry.
No, that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. And that's a note of reassurance and a sane and rational take on the night. Having said that, and we've only just met, so I don't know what you normally look like, but you look a bit sad. Do you feel a bit sad?
No, not really. At the end of the day, Americans generally are a bit more optimistic than most people, and I, for one, have always been that way. Because at the end of the day, for those who believe the glass is half empty or half full, I've always believed it's completely full, and then whatever what do you call it?
Fate
evaporates over time. That it is what it is, and fate has something to do with it. So if it becomes Donald Trump, at the end of the day, you still have to work together. You still have to have a government that works, okay? And again, we'll see what happens. It's again governed by laws. It's not something you can just suddenly make up the laws as you go along. It doesn't work that way.
Larry Keim from the US Ambassador's Party in Wellington. Thank you, Larry. Larry switched from Republican to Democrat.